Hey everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Michaela Valletta, also known as the Body Scientist. And in case you're unfamiliar with me, I am a strength and conditioning coach and a sports nutritionist with a background in exercise and sports science, nutrition science, a little bit about technology. I've committed myself to studying all the ways to take our body to its highest level, and my approach to nutrition, to fitness, to health is all about doing it naturally, aligned with ancestral practices. I don't believe in trying to solve one problem by causing another. So I'm all about bringing the body into homeostasis, okay? So with that being said, I want to do a quick video today about castor oil packs, all right? I did a video a couple years ago about the magical properties of castor oil. You can find that video on my YouTube page, The Body Scientist 81. By the way, I'm live on my Instagram page right now. I will save this and re-upload it to my YouTube. Make sure you follow me in both places because I don't always post the same things in both places, okay? But I did a video a couple of years ago on the magical properties of castor oil where I get really in depth about the science behind it. But castor oil is a very magical fat, okay? If you follow me, you know I'm also into the biochemistry of fats. I'm into skin because our skin is a part of our immune system, okay? Our skin is our first layer to our immune system. So what we put in our skin is very, very important, right? Now, castor oil comes from the castor plant, seed, I think, and it's been used for thousands of years all throughout the world. It is an unsaturated fatty acid that is very high in, I think it's linoleic acid. I don't know if it's linoleic acid. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's either linoleic or ricoleic acid. And the properties that it has is that it penetrates deep into the body, goes through the skin, penetrates deep into the body, and stimulates the lymph, right? And our lymph is a part of our immune system. Moving the lymph around is really important. The way we move our lymph around is massaging, exercising, but moving the lymph is very, very important. So it stimulates the lymph, and also it breaks down growths, okay? So tumors, cysts, scar tissue, okay? Scar tissue could cause a lot of problems, especially for women, it can cause womb health issues with women. I also had videos I did in the past about that, about why it's important for women's uterus to be perfectly centered. Make sure you check out those videos. But having any surgery causes scar tissue, and scar tissue can cause other problems. Scar tissue in the abdominal area, or probably even in the chest area, can cause, scar tissue pulls things towards it. So it can pull other organs out of place by pulling on it, okay, and causing issues. So if you have scar tissue, you want to break that down. If you have fibroids and cysts, okay, tumors, growths, okay, it can be broken down by using castor oil topically in a castor oil pack, all right? I do put castor oil in my skincare products. I put it in my hair, but I mix it with other oils because it has a lot of benefit. It's, it's antifungal. It has, benefits for hair growth and stuff like that. But just in terms of how it stimulates your immune system and breaks up growths is really important. So a castor oil pack, a lot of people who have heard about it may have heard about women using it for fibroids, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube about that. But please understand that castor oil packs, if you're trying to detox your liver, right, instead of like going on some juice fast, which I have, that's a whole nother conversation. I've done videos about that. I'm not a big proponent of that. But if you're trying to detox your liver or any organ, okay, but the liver is a common one, you can put the castor oil pack over your liver. If a woman, so let me just show you what it is. Basically, you need a wool flannel, right? You need like a wool flannel, and you can order it online. That's the best thing to do because you want it to not have any dyes or anything in it. So if you have like old wool flannel sitting around your house, you could use it. But otherwise, you can go on Amazon and you can order castor oil pack, like castor oil wool flannel, right? So when it comes, mine is saturated in castor oil already. But when it comes, it's, you see how I'm unfolding this, right? So when this comes, it was a dry flannel. So I put it in a bowl and I saturated it with castor oil. Made sure that it got through. It was folded twice, right? I folded it again, okay? That's how thick it is. saturated in castor oil. Then you wring out the excess. And castor oil is very thick, okay? So you put it over the area. So if I'm doing it on my womb, okay, it's very good for womb health for women, whether women have issues or not. But you would put it, right here, right? On the skin, lay down, take a hot water bottle or a heating pack, put it on top, and leave it there for 30 minutes to an hour, right? If someone's doing it in their liver, they put it over their liver. But if they're doing it in other parts of their body, because it can also be done for pain and inflammation. I know someone who was overcoming radiation for breast cancer, and she was having a lot of edema, which is swelling, and pain and discomfort from the surgeries and stuff. And so I told her to do a castor oil pack on that area, and it helped her immediately with taking away a lot of the pain and a lot of the swelling, because again, it stimulates the lymph. But if somebody has like bad knees, they can also put a castor oil pack over that joint, okay? So it can be put over joints that need healing, achy joints, okay? A lot of the YouTube videos that you see, also, I have, and I wouldn't, it's really not good to store it in plastic, okay? I put it in this because I was traveling, but I really like to store it in a glass jar. And you can reuse it for some time until it has, once it has a smell, you know that the oil is going rancid. But I usually keep it in a glass jar in a cool, dry place out of the sun, okay? You want to do it like, depending on what you're doing it for, it depends what you're doing it for, but like maybe 3 days on, 4 days off. Sometimes it could be hard for someone to do it for 3 consistent days, so maybe you try to do it 3 days out the week then, right? Now, depending on what you're doing it for, that protocol can vary, okay? Contraindications, a woman should never do it when she's pregnant, a woman should never do it when she's on her cycle, okay? Even though there are some women who do it on her cycle because they might have like extreme cramps, it's really generally contraindicated on the cycle, but there's always exceptions to the rules, right? Where certain things work for certain people. I have another friend who is having some issues with the liver, doesn't understand what's going on with the liver, but there was something that was seen, and he was telling me he was having some pain and discomfort. I told him to do the castor oil pack over it, okay? So any organs that need, extra healing, extra detoxing, if you have scar tissue there, if you have cysts there, any kind of blockages, if a woman has blocked fallopian tubes, any of those things, okay? Castor oil pack, very important, all right? And if somebody is dealing with joint pain, okay, like deep, you have inflammation in your elbow, inflammation in your knees, inflammation in the arm, castor oil packs, all right? A lot of the videos on YouTube, they'll tell you to wrap once you put the castor oil pack on, they tell you to wrap it with saran wrap. I don't do that because I don't want the plastic leaching into my body, which is also why I'm saying you shouldn't keep it in plastic. Even though I did because I was traveling, I'm going to be very cautious with that because you don't want plastic particles leaching into you when the castor oil is penetrating, right? So yeah, and every time I use it, I put some more castor oil on that spot, put the castor oil pack on top. I usually leave it there for an hour, and it's like very relaxing, fall asleep. If you are trying to move something, if you're trying to remove blockages, if you have cysts or anything, then you can also add massages to it. And for women, you can also combine it with vaginal steams. Some people call them yoni steams. I know them as bajos because I learned about it from the indigenous Mexican tradition. But it's something that people do women have done all around the world. Taking different herbs, putting it in hot water, and steaming vaginally. I have a YouTube video about that as well. I'll place it below on my YouTube channel about bajo. It's called bajos in the intake of herbal medicine vaginally, right? So they can be all combined. But I felt like I had to do a video about castor oil packs because I feel like a lot of the videos is focused on women's health and fibroid issues, but it can be used for so many things. Anytime somebody has chronic pain, inflammation, cyst, growth, a lot of pain, or scar tissue, okay? Castor oil packs, I'm telling you, all right? So I gotta run, hop on a flight to Miami. If you like this video, please like it, please share it, please check out my other videos. Please follow me on YouTube, The Body Scientist 81. If you're on YouTube, please follow me on IG at _body_scientist. And I'm always around to do consultations. You can email me about that And also, I'll do this in another video, but the castor oil packs can also be combined with cannabis oil as well to just add extra medicine. And so I'll leave that there. All right. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. If you like it, please share it. Bye.